Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Slam Zone Sports review. We're going to be doing a quick review as we've been telling you guys. It's going to be like this for a while until we get the right schedules down. So we're going to be doing quick reviews. It's not going to be like as the show is over. So to let you guys know, make sure to follow us down below in the description. Everything will be down below in the description for you. All social media, same with Slam Zone Gaming, the other branch of Slam Zone Sports. Will be down below for you guys, all the team information and everything if you want to join that. Will be all down below, including the Discord, also for Slam Zone Sports as well. I'm here with Fatal Streams, the other owner of Slam Zone Sports and Gaming. Go ahead and say hello, buddy.
Hello, welcome in.
All right, so we're going to be talking about AEW Dynamite for 2/15/2023. And I will just keep this, I'll just literally tell you the bad part of the night was the women's segment. The women's segment was pretty bad. Like, is Ruby Soho going one way or another? The storyline is stupid to me. Just stupid.
I mean, and it feels like a repeat of something WWE did. Like, I can't remember what storyline it was with what characters or what superstars, but I feel like there was a power struggle like this before where one person wanted to join one side or one person wanted to join the other side. Maybe it was TNA when TNA was doing their whole newcomers and originals and whatever it is. I just feel like it's a rerun.
WWE did that for a minute. I gotta remember what I think it was it was when the new women's division was coming in and the old one was going out. The Divas division. Which side were you on?
Exactly. Were you a diva or are you a superstar? You know? And
Right.
then they kind of did it again whenever the Shield was trying to come back together. You had one side wanted to do it, the other side wanted to do it, then you had the middle guy, you know? And then TNA did it with their little thing too. I can't remember which character it was that did that too, but one of them was on the fence about joining the originals or joining the new breed.
One thing for the night that I got to give credit to was the Christopher Daniels thing. I thought that was pretty okay.
That was a good promo for the simple fact is we finally got insight from somebody else other than somebody who's either faced MJF, been in his circle of people, or been in a storyline with him before.
Another thing throughout the night that if you want to go, we're doing quick. They did show off a lot of Ring of Honor. So Ring of Honor, Tony Khan did state, as of today, as this video goes up, that Ring of Honor is going to start showing TV tapings starting on the 1st of March. I think the 1st or the 2nd of March. Here's my deal with that, and I know people are going to ask me about that. I am not 100% sold on it. I'm with everybody in the consensus on that. It has to offer me more to buy into it. For instance, if it was an AEW network with Ring of Honor on it and it was $9.99, I'd be all for it. Or maybe a couple bucks more, including pay-per-views. But it's really hard sell when there's pay-per-views and we have to literally pay for the pay-per-views, and then you're asking me for a tall task or people in general to buy Ring of Honor. So that was shoved down the throat last night. That narrative, TV tapings are coming, join Watch Honor or whatever for $9.99. I'm like, yeah, but you're asking for those pay-per-view buys too on top of it. You're not giving us pay-per-views included.
Exactly. You know, you're asking for a premium price when we're already all paying premium prices for other services to watch our premium events. Plus, on top of that, we're paying out of pocket for AEW premium live events because there's no app for that. And now you're asking us to pay $9.99 for just a base show.
Right.
No PLE, no nothing, no premium live events, no pay-per-views from Ring of Honor. We have to pay extra for that. I feel like that's just that's too much.
It's, to me,
essentially you're going to have
far.
Your common wrestling viewer, if they actually pay for this stuff and actually, they care about paying for this stuff and they don't go to side sites or whatever to watch it, they're literally paying upwards of almost $200 after pay-per-views a month.
Yeah.
Because AEW runs a pay-per-view every month, WWE runs a pay-per-view every month, and then if Ring of Honor starts running one every month, there's 3 pay-per-views right there. If you don't have a Peacock subscription, you're buying it through whatever you're doing it, which would be kind of dumb. But, you're already paying for AEWs. Then you want us to pay for Ring of Honors on top of the subscriptions for both, the Ring of Honor thing and fucking Peacock. And Peacock's already talking about raising their subscription price.
Well, Peacock already just pulled away from everybody else that had a part of their service. Comcast, they're pulling it. They're pulling Peacock away from it. Anything to do
Because
with
Peacock is showing that it can stand alone
yes,
by
and
itself
HBO
as like
and
a Hulu.
HBO on itself is $59. It's $15.99. What am I doing? Video games, $15.99. So they're going that way. So honestly, my true opinion is on this that Tony Khan's asking too much from the wrestling fan with this one, and people are gonna go to sites. Tony, somebody's gonna buy it and they're gonna just post it because they can. And unfortunately, I don't want to see Ring of Honor hurting, but you guys should have found a way to put it on like DAZN or Fight TV. You know, I would stomach the idea because I get pay-per-views on Fight TV as well if you go that way for the price they're asking for. And the thing is, you guys need to come up with a network. This is becoming laughable by the day. WWE has you beat hand over fist in most countries. And the thing is, you guys need to have something in place. But
And while
moving
we're
on,
talking about showtimes and everything, I want to add a little tidbit in there. The fact that they're showing Rampage at 7 Eastern instead of 10 Eastern this Friday is actually beneficial, I feel like, for Rampage. And I think they should almost do that going forward. If they could get that time slot of 7 to 8, you know, they already show that within the hour of their television, they can outperform SmackDown. So if they're going on an hour before SmackDown, that forces SmackDown to step up their fucking game. You know?
yeah,
Because anyways, you know, at 10 o'clock at night, Rampage is coming on. Everybody's so already over watching SmackDown that they don't even really care about Rampage. They're watching it, they're agreeing with it, whatever, but there's no real like big hype reaction because
correct.
everybody's just burnt out.
So also after AEW Dynamite, Mark Briscoe was signed to AEW, which is a win-win for me.
Long time coming, should have happened
Long
a long
time.
time ago.
A lot of companies should have signed those two, and it's a shame that a death had to happen for this to happen. And
Yeah.
now everything's being forgiven, and it's like I really hate executives. Pardon me, I don't like to say the hate word often. I hate executives. I hate fucking officials. I hate this generation. Honestly, of people that are coming up that whoa, you said one word in
You're canceled.
Timbuktu, you're canceled. It's like, dude, people change. People are young. People are dumb. Sometimes things get said, and he has apologized. How much more apology did you need? Did you need the man to get on the floor and start kissing ass to people? This man
No,
is,
we just needed him to die, that's all.
yeah,
You know,
and we.
that's basically what we just showed is that, you know, these big executives, all they needed was him to die and then sign his brother.
So we had a match with Mark Briscoe, Josh Woods. That match was good. It was a
Very
replay of a
good.
Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor. They both do well for each other. I'm thinking either Mark Briscoe is going to have to find somebody to replace his brother to defend those championship, or he's going to relinquish them.
I think now that he's signed with All Elite, I think he's going to leave Ring of Honor in the past. I think he's going to leave the history with him and his brother, you know, there. That way people don't linger on that and people don't keep bringing it up and bringing it up,
Right.
bringing it up. And then he can kind of start fresh. New career, new thing, new outlook, new storylines, and everything on AEW.
Also, we had Brian Cage versus Jack Perry or Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Just get rid of the Jungle Boy name. Like, just be done with it. Call him Jack Perry. I'm okay with that. I get he's trying to go for more of the brood look, more serious, be like his father. I get it. The match was okay. Brian Cage, what are we doing with him? Are we burying him before his contract's up? Because it looks like they're burying him
The
before
taunt
he
machine.
leaves. That's all he does is taunt, and it's annoying. He used to be so good in Impact and Lucha Underground. Here, he's just a taunt magnet. Like, I don't blame the guy if he leaves and goes to WWE. If they offer him a shit ton of money, I can't blame him there. Because all he's done is a taunt machine. He's not been a machine. Like,
And WWE's gonna have to get rid of that shit whenever he goes there because honestly, it's ruined him. It
yes.
has. It's completely ruined him as far as nobody's gonna ever take him serious.
We had a
tries too hard.
Yes. We had a Wardlow segment. Wardlow basically did the father thing. My father, that's why I grow out my beard and I have a man bun. And you took that from me and I'm coming at you. The segment was okay. We need to see more of this from Wardlow. Personally, Wardlow has been drier more personal, more mean. He's been a joke, and he's gonna win that TNT belt back at some point, and it's probably gonna be at Revolution. But to me, I will say this: Wardlow needs to be better this time around. Like, I will say this immediately to Fatal the night after Revolution. He wins that belt and he comes on and he starts pulling the same crap he did before with the title. I will literally be saying, Joe, just take it off of him again, or somebody, because he ain't good. This is the guy that you have a lot of. He's a Batista kind of character. And
That's
the thing
too funny
about
that you said that. That's way too funny that you said that.
well, that's the way they're setting him up. Do you not notice the poses that he does, the way he does the
Yes.
ring ropes?
Yes, and the last episode of BTE, fucking the Dark Order guys were making fun of him because he was acting like Batista.
Yeah, that's what he does. He's a spitting image, and they could do it if they want to have Batista 2.0. Stop this power bomb of sympathy or symmetry or whatever, and let him do it once. Put a manager behind him like they did with for a while with Triple H. Give somebody like, this is where you bring in. Now I'm shitting you not. This is where you bring in Arn Anderson. This is the guy you bring in for him to give him that. You know what? He's not a good mouthpiece. He needs somebody behind him, kind of like Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson saying he's looking for work for AEW. He's just been in the shadows. Or you give him Christopher Daniels and let Christopher Daniels be like a guy in a suit that can, build his character up, because he ain't doing it on his own. It's just, to me, it's just fall flat. And if he wins the title again, I'm just going to puke, because what are they going to do with him? Another thing on the show that I didn't understand, why are we having Orange Cassidy not defending the title every week? What are we doing? Last 3 weeks, he's been in tag team matches or in just garbage after garbage. That title is looking not prestigious. It's looking like a 24/7 belt to me. I just want to say that, quick and fast. I don't know what Fatal feels about.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Again, Jay Lethal, Satman Singh. It's nice to see Satman Singh in actual action finally for a change. That needed to happen a while ago. Orange Cassidy and the Acclaim and Daddy Ass, who cared? Are they pulling the trigger? I thought Daddy Ass was going to go forward with the Ass Boys, his son, and turn on the Acclaim. Maybe they're going for that in the future. But again, I don't understand.
My thing is why are we putting Orange Cassidy with the Ass Boys in a trios match when he could have been defending the All Atlantic Championship?
That's what I said last night.
He could have been defending that title against anyone.
Right.
Literally anyone.
I agree with that. Hangman Page versus Kip Sabian. I could care less. This was a squash match. Kip Sabian literally beat him up during a segment when he was watching the screen, Jon Moxley's match. Came out faking limping. Came out and pretty much squashed and buried Kip Sabian. Kip Sabian's good talent. It's just, unfortunately, the way they have him built is just awful. It's the same feeling I have about Penelope Ford, and it's the same feeling I have about All Ego Ethan Page. Same feeling. These characters are not working. They're not getting me over. They're not making me. The thing about Ethan is the fact that when he was in Impact, he was great. Here, he's not good at all. Here, he's got horrible. 100% horrible. And then we got, so pretty much we'll wrap it up like this. Pretty much matches went like this. So I don't, so we keep to the quick format. So you have Jon Moxley versus Adam Page in a Texas death match. You have the tag team titles being defended in a 4-way. It looks like you're going to have Jungle Boy, Jack Perry versus Christian Cage, because Christian Cage did what he did on Dynamite. Adam Cole looks like he's coming back. He had a segment. It looks like you're going to have like a triple threat for the women's title, what it looks like at Revolution, what it's turning to be, or a 4-way. Claudio, don't understand why he was on television showing that Ring of Honor belt when they said they weren't going to show any titles going forward. Didn't understand why he was there. He didn't need the title in his hand.
Just to make him look special.
Wardlow, we got a segment by MJF, was what we said was very good. Danielson did come out. Won't say that Danielson, it's either going to end two ways. Danielson's going to win that belt because MJF right now, the promo work is great, but there's been no results. He hasn't really defended it every week. It's been like here and there, and it's been mostly segments. So
going back to the Moxley Hangman match a little bit, like AEW, I feel like they kind of had to add the stipulation of it's a Texas death match because otherwise, Revolution, John Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
I feel like we've seen enough of this already. This feud is kind of going nowhere. There's no titles up for grabs. There's no anything going on. You have to add a stipulation like that. Otherwise, nobody's going to fucking care. It should just be an AEW Dynamite match card lineup or Rampage lineup and be done with it. Put in a death match.
Who impressed me for the night for AEW Dynamite that actually showed me that maybe he would be really good is Preston Vance. And that's the Dark Order guy 10. Like him branching out and finally looking like a serious character.
Oh, man. When he got up in Moxley's face like that, I was like, yes, finally.
He's not doing the 10 gimmick thing anymore, and I was really happy. And another thing is Dark Order tonight. I think they're giving these guys the homegrown talent. Finally, I'm seeing Uno be Uno of old. And I'm finally going, yes, this is what needed to happen 3 years ago with him. He needs to step up like this, and he needs to be a dominating guy because he was dominating in the
Did you see the look he gave Johnny Hungy whenever, he tried to pull him back or Hangman and the same?
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's what we need out of Evil Uno.
Evil Uno, like, I don't know why his friend was let go from the company. They were really good. Anyway, so I'm honestly going to tell you guys tonight for somewhat of a second before the go home shows, I would honestly tell you, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to give it a C. I mean, this was average to me. Good moments, good segments, but just okay. Really okay.
Yeah, there was some good promos. There was a couple good matches, but other than that, there was a lot of segments and matches that just drug and really weren't good.
And AEW is losing viewers. That's the thing. That's another thing that came out. They're losing viewers in the demographics that they need to be winning.
And the worst part is they're losing viewers now to WWE, whereas 2 years ago, WWE was losing viewers to AEW. So take that with a grain of salt and read into that a little bit, but the tides might be turning a little bit and AEW needs to pick it up.
All right, guys, down below in the description will be everything. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. We'll see you with some news videos today or tomorrow. We'll have them up, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.
Bye.